Hey guys, Logan, we're up to Season 4, Episode 7 of A Bones. Here we go. I was confused there for a second.
I'm so toasted. Yeah, me too.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't it be foggy? Global warming. But it's all good. No, not really. I don't want to be negative, but it's not all good. What's that? Global warming is when some kind of carbon gases get built up.
Oh, what's that?
Whoa, dude. That's some bones, bro.
Oh, look at that. Thank God somebody got murdered.
Okay, let's go.
You're supposed to turn your phones completely off during our sessions, you know? Not just vibrate.
That was...
No respect.
I don't know what was going on there, but okay.
Dr. Brennan.
Mr. Nigel Murray, what are you doing here? We decided to utilize some of your brighter grad students until we find a full-time forensic anthropologist, remember?
Do you consider yourself one of my brighter grad students, Mr. Nigel Murray?
Yes, and so do you, Dr. Brennan. I am not. Actually, I had this girlfriend once who used to call me Vino Delectable because of how my... You don't need to know that. What do you need me to do first? Little known forensic fact, tongue prints are as distinctive as fingerprints, so I can be useful in the field.
I need a forensic anthropologist in the lab so I can spend my time aiming Agent Booth in the right direction.
Aiming Agent Booth. Like a hose?
Here. How were these remains found?
Well, let me aim you in this direction. Okay, Holmes?
Are you good at estimating time of death for submerged corpses?
Heavily degraded by crab and fish, 2 to 3 weeks. That could be a breast implant.
Breasts, that's my department, okay? You give me a serial number, my guys will be able to track that down.
Why is there only half a skeleton?
Severed spine equals foul play.
No, not
Cut in half?
necessarily.
That was an accident.
No, it was foul play.
I just said that.
This hand has sustained trauma.
Shark attack.
No, the fingers got smashed from what looks like multiple blows. That suggests
Ew.
foul play, and not by a shark. Find the other half?
Good luck.
What do you see, Mr. Nigel Murray?
With her, it's all supraorbital limbus and mammary implants, but you seemed a more colloquial sort.
Well, in that case, what about the backbone?
A clean transection between the L1 and L2 vertebrae. Obviously, that would have been fatal if it had happened while the victim were still alive. This conch to the parietal bone would not have been fatal. And these abrasions are puzzling.
Post-mortem scraping from the remains being washed up on a stony beach.
Should I have known that?
Point is, you do now.
The remains show traces of fresh water and pelagic sediment common to Chesapeake Bay.
I'm assuming we're gonna have like a
Student.
He's
different
done very well so far.
intern,
Will disappoint.
left and right. They always disappoint because none of them are.
In the 1700s, the shad was especially valued as a delicacy.
Yeah,
You all know.
fascinating.
You all know.
Based on
None of
current
them are
shad
him.
populations and sheer guesswork, does Brennan put Mr. in front of your name?
Yes.
It's a very subtle way of saying you're not a doctor.
Oh.
Don't tell him that.
Do you know what
Oh.
large-breasted women and fish remind me of?
Be very careful what you say next, Mr. Nigel Murray.
Topless saleswomen are legal in Liverpool, England, but only in tropical fish stores.
Tangents, Mr. Nigel Murray. You replaced a leaking implant for this woman.
Reported missing 3 weeks ago. She drowned after she didn't come back from a morning swim.
Very striking facial features.
Yeah,
She was
according to
murdered?
your Mr. What's his name?
Nigel Murray?
Yeah, those are mostly artificial too.
How many people live on Mailer Island?
Let's say about
Mr.
a couple
Nigel?
thousand. There was no credit cards, no driver's license. Officially, she didn't
What?
exist before 5 years ago.
Witness protection?
No, marshals say she's not one of theirs, but you know, sometimes they lie.
If you
Sometimes.
really wanted to hide, you wouldn't make yourself look beautiful. She's a very spiritual person, Catholic in her tastes.
Oh, what, you can tell she's Catholic?
Not Catholic, Catholic. Encompassing, universal. She's a lot of religious books, but they cover a wide range of dogmas and philosophies. She herself seems to be Protestant.
She's a pastor.
Yeah, Looks like one of those grassroots community churches.
Huh.
Interesting.
The spiritual leader shouldn't be so vain.
The Pope sits on a throne. He wears robes worth thousands of dollars. Isn't that vanity?
Oh, really? You're going after the Pope now?
One pastor gets her teeth whitened and the other drinks wine on Sunday mornings and tells everyone that it's been miraculously transformed into blood. Which of those is more outlandish?
You have one new message.
I'm sorry. I miss you. I need to see you.
And just because we have the top of a body and the bottom of a body doesn't mean it's all the same body.
This half starts where the other half ends, at the L2 vertebra. Coincidence? I think not. Drowning, maybe, or is pushed from a boat. When he reaches for the boat, his fingers are smashed. He drowns and then is cut in half later in some maritime mishap.
He.
The pelvic bone speaks. It says, I be male.
The pelvic bone can say whatever it wants to say. This part here says female.
What part's that?
It's called a vagina.
Oh. Did you know that women blink twice as often as men?
Which
Dude.
might be useful information if the fish
You
doesn't
suck.
from eyelids.
You're so bad, dude.
Relevant.
You're not. No.
I'm nearly positive that it's all one victim.
Who is
Male.
and female. We have one victim with two sexes.
Oh!
A transgender.
I thought y'all were
Close
saying
up,
you
female sexual
got it
organs.
wrong.
How do they do that?
They split the penis and then turn it inside out carefully so as not to damage the nerves.
Stop.
And then they use the glands to create a nerve cluster dense enough to achieve orgasm.
Okay, new rule, no surgical details, right?
Generally,
That sounds
transgendered people feel that they're the victim of a cosmic mistake. There's a very spiritual component.
Let's say some hyper-religious fundamentalist finds out that Sister Patricia used to be Father Paul.
And murders her. Okay, you mentioned
Motive.
that there was an intense
Motive.
message on Patricia Ledmuller's answer.
That would be
right?
motive.
Yes.
If, say, she had sex with a man and then informed him that she was transgender, isn't that a more likely motive for murder?
But anthropologically
Yes.
speaking, a male status in a society is closely connected with what he perceives to be his outward maleness.
Look, there's no way the guy on that answering machine knew that
Yeah, there's no way, because he wanted.
knew that he was transgender.
How do you know?
Oh, because I know it ain't too proud to beg phone call when I hear one.
Yeah, he wanted.
He had no idea that she wasn't.
He wanted.
It's very insightful.
Thank you. Insightful, see?
Yeah.
Except for the real woman slip.
Have you made many of these ain't too proud to beg calls in the past?
What do you say we just stay focused here?
Ain't too
Okay,
proud
have
of
you
me.
ruled out completely
Sweet
that Patricia
love.
Ledmuller's murder
You
might be because of something that happened before he became a woman?
Okay, but for now on, he is always a she. She was he when she died, so she deserves the respect due to him or her, okay, person.
Okay, I'm a genius and I'm confused. What are you doing?
Praying. Would you keep your voice down?
You're not a member.
It's not a gym, Bones. Excuse me, Mr.
Wait, Schmidt, you're FBI?
How did you know that Patricia Ledmuller was the victim found in the bay?
She's a member of our
You're not a
community. She's
member.
gone.
It's not a gym, Bones.
We're right, aren't we? To be honest, I'm not optimistic that we'll survive Patricia's laws.
Why? You're a community of people with a common superstition that shared illusion should be enough to bind you.
Bones. Patricia would like you. Of course, God absolved me of my past. How about you?
Damn.
The way Chuck sees it, Patricia introduced him to God, and God saved his life, gave him focus, made him part of a community.
Do you have a congregate called JP?
Yes.
Could you point him out to us, please?
Hey, Booth, I'm looking at these pictures you gave me.
Where
and
have you
body
been?
language and facial expression.
Ask anybody.
Why does he look familiar?
He holds himself separate from the congregation.
Well, I joined about 6 months ago.
Oh. He's a latecomer to the church.
He's new.
It's a good one.
When I got out of jail, I wanted my wife back. I wanted my life back.
It doesn't look like things are going so great with the wife.
He's dropping rhymes.
Living with your wife, man.
Plus, she's not that excited about the religious aspect. Why is the FBI interested in me?
Oh, hold on a minute. Look at the last photo. He knew.
You know what I'm saying?
About what Patricia was before?
I told you he knew.
What was your reaction when you found out that Pastor Patricia...
How are you that good?
Don't say Patty wasn't a real woman. It makes you sound ignorant.
Or what? Did prison just widen your tastes?
You're just pretending to be a jerk to get a rise out of this guy, right?
I didn't want to develop feelings for
does that all
Patricia,
the
but I
time.
did.
I don't think he
I'm with him.
did it.
Listen, Booth.
It just he doesn't fit any. I did it, you know, like it doesn't
Bone marrow and
fit.
liver remnants contain high concentrations of ethanol estradiol.
Calcium and vitamin D.
Which indicates
A health nut.
Tox screen shows Stamaril, Havrix monodose,
Did
and
you just say
Endurix
vitamin?
vaccinations.
D. Yellow fever, Hep A, and Hep B. Very good, Mr. Nigel Murray.
Though conjecture is not really what we do here in the lab. So,
Ooh, that man is not gonna make it.
but very good, Mr. Nigel Murray.
He joined forces with a serial killer who was the last in a long line of cannibalistic murderers specializing in knocking off members of secret societies and building skeletons out of their body parts.
Jesus.
I hope that doesn't happen to me. So he's not coming back.
No. He's locked up for the rest of his life.
Unless he breaks out.
We all still
Who
like him.
knows? Anybody knows?
Excuse me.
Anything's possible.
Hello, hello, hello.
Are you familiar with the expression, that's way too much car for you?
I want to show you something.
I want to show you something.
Vroom, vroom, kid. You're already in my rearview mirror.
It's possible she had her surgery done in the Far East.
In England.
Now, are we
you
thinking
speak
that
of the house,
that
it's
is
not
the
land to
reason?
speak.
Like, that's the motive? Who
Anyway, what I did was...
she was before?
Here she is as a woman.
Not bad. I mean the sketch. Okay.
Here I made her more masculine. It doesn't look like anybody you recognize?
What?
You recognize him now?
Kenny?
What's that guy?
Oh, evil spirits, come out.
Who will join me in giving God what is rightfully His? He is asking you now, at this moment. What is your answer?
Are you sure?
What is your answer to God?
Pastor Patrick Stevenson.
Disappeared 6 years ago.
Ah!
That guy went from that to being a woman pastor in a cottage on Chesapeake Bay.
And some people call that heaven.
Amazing job, Angela.
Yeah, check this out.
What?
She had a wife and son before she gave up being a he.
That's motive. That's
The Thai federal police
that's potential
determined
anger.
Patrick had been robbed and killed. We're made in God's image, Dr. Brennan. Who are we to alter that image?
Obviously, you dye your hair. There's evidence of plastic surgery.
That's different.
Bones.
How?
It's augmenting God's work, not undoing it completely. How about that, Bones?
We have a DNA match between your husband and the deceased female found in Chesapeake.
Ryan would definitely have told me if he'd heard from his father.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan took over preaching the word of God to our flock. Then he had a crisis of faith and left. Ryan is still in the throes of that crisis.
Before your husband
Became a woman.
disappeared, did you have any reason to fear for his life?
I mean, we haven't
Man
guaranteed
named
that
Arthur Ford
that was your
arrested
husband,
for
right?
assaulting Patrick.
Why did he assault your husband?
He had a son. The boy donated his entire trust fund to the church. His father thought that we'd brainwashed him or some such nonsense. The boy wasn't brainwashed, Dr.
Oh
Brennan.
my.
The Lord touched him.
Exactly how much money did the Lord touch him
God.
for?
$5 million?
Great, thank you. $5 million is a ton of moolah, but Arthur Ford is not a good suspect.
Hey, what would the
$5 million?
In that phone call I just had, Arthur Ford died of pancreatic cancer 3 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you think she looked at him? Mrs. Stevenson.
Why the hell would you do that?
Forgetting the sex change operation?
No. Before that, I mean, she only called him by his given name, referred to him as Ryan's father, never, my husband.
I call you Booth, and I like you just fine.
Thank you. That's smart.
We're not married.
When the butterfly emerges, does the caterpillar cease to exist?
Okay, what are you, like some kind of kung fu master?
It transforms.
Just figure out who killed this guy.
Or evolves.
Person. Okay?
Or grows and changes.
Would you like me just as much as I would?
I don't know the word for that.
Wouldn't it be so polite and accommodating? Would you like me better if I was a woman?
No, I would not.
Why?
I'd be jealous that you might be prettier than I am.
I would be, too. I'd be hot. Smoke.
Are you saying... Did she just say that he was pretty now?
They're not gay. They're sodomites. Period.
This kid is Patrick Stevenson's son. Would explain why Patrick Stevenson chose to disappear the way he did.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate
It's a
there.
fairly well-known moment, even though it was never televised. Why?
Is this ignorance?
I never trust religious people on TV.
I am not like my father. And I am not like my mother.
Oh.
I just want to do God's work. Not perform on television. Bilk you for your money.
Oh. That's exactly what I was saying. I don't trust religious people on TV because it's like you're getting paid for all that stuff. And like that's... No.
They both turned their backs on this kind of commercial worship. They both went out into the world looking for redemption. I assume you're going to search out Ryan Stevenson.
I work with the FBI. That's what we do. It's a big country, and we'll try.
We'll concentrate your search in hospitals, halfway houses, rehab centers, jails.
You think things have gone that badly for him?
You think he's in
He's not
jail?
an inmate or a patient.
Oh.
Ryan Stevenson is literally atoning for the sins of his father.
Oh, so he's
He
helping.
left the palace for the street. He's
In a
following the
sense.
teachings of Jesus. I'll bet he's within 20 miles of that giant church he fled as a confused adolescent.
I'll take that bet.
All right, how much?
$20.
Deal.
Deal? $20.
Aren't you addicted to gaming? Gambling?
In the bank, lady.
This comminuted fracture on the pelvis is very similar to the blow to the skull. Oh, wow, you ask extremely difficult questions.
The particulars found about the skull wounds in the pelvis are fiber-reinforced polymers and hydrocarbon secretion of coniferous trees.
Which is what, exactly?
Dude, this guy knows nothing.
Okay, she was struck by a boat.
Okay, but how did a boat cut
Is that something
the
that didn't
body in
trace
half?
until the water rubbed away all the evidence? Should
like
see something you
completely in
missed.
half? This guy's one of the worst ones, I think.
So that's Ryan Stevenson.
Yeah. I'm in a detox center in Silver Spring.
A patient?
Nope. Counselor. You called it.
You owe me $20.
Get it from Bones. Are you sure it was my fault?
That's him?
Yes, positive.
You thought perhaps I found out my father was a fraud who had a sex change and that God asked me to kill him?
Did God tell you to kill your
I
dad?
feel like it's the wife. I don't think he did it.
I've changed.
Clearly. That's a drastic change. Physical change. I thought you were talking like, I'm gonna go change and be better. But he like, when he went like, I'm going to change, that man, whoa. Okay, I get what you're doing.
Which lies right beneath.
I get what he's doing. He's trying to create a message.
It's exactly what I think, Agent Ruth. Rip him off and see what's underneath.
Yeah. Don't judge a book by its
That's not what
cover.
happened.
Basically.
He didn't want to shake my faith.
It's gotta be the wife.
Okay, so we know Patricia Ludmuller was run over by a boat.
But did that cut her in
mahogany
half?
and lead red primer.
Did that cut the body in
It
half?
was a foggy day.
I don't
She was out
understand,
there
unless it's a
swimming alone. This
massive
could have been
propeller.
accidental.
It was murder.
Only 1% of deaths are murders.
Hodgins, you found pieces of splintered wood from the keel.
She was struck once, and the boat turned around to make sure she was dead. Then, hurt, disoriented, she
Ran
reached
over.
up to clasp the gunnel.
Someone smashed her fingers, forcing her to let go.
Then she floated on her back.
The boat left and turned around and struck her again.
I still understand how that cut her in half.
Is there a way to quit working here without losing Dr. Brennan as my grad supervisor?
Can I ask why?
It's absolutely impossible to kiss your own elbow.
And how is that relevant?
It isn't, Dr. Soren, but I'm someone who loves knowledge, and all of you are very narrowly focused. It's a good focus, I know, catching murderers.
I'll take care of it with Dr. Brennan. We'll move on to another intern.
Did you know that over 98% of people will respond with thank you if you say you're welcome?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
He's like a dumber Spencer Reid. Except for when Spencer says statistics and stuff like that, it's relevant.
How'd she end up split in two?
You mean how did a man become a woman?
Oh, bones. Her spine was severed.
Oh, the polymer
body.
found was probably fishing line. The fishing line severs the spinal column.
Oh, some fisherman. It's big.
Oh.
You think it means anything? She lived her life split in two, then death split in two again.
No way.
Plus JP's boat.
What? What? Unless it was the wife.
Storing it after I joined the church. The pastor said it'd be a good project for me.
The wife.
Did you take it out the day Patricia Ledmuller disappeared?
No, we never slept together. I wanted to. I wanted her. She wanted me.
It's the wife.
She refused. I'm still married.
How tall do you think JP is?
190 to 195 centimeters.
Give me a simple height.
6'3" or 4?
Kill his wife.
Perhaps 100. 5'2".
That's all I need. Thanks.
JP, you didn't restore this boat for yourself, did you?
I waited for you to get out of prison. And I waited for you to get sober. And I waited for you to get tired of this stupid church. And all you did was fall in love with another woman.
I never slept with her, Rita.
I don't believe that.
Rita Grattan,
Wow.
placing you under arrest.
My name is Ryan
wow.
Stevenson. I'm a child of man. I'm a child of woman. But more importantly, I'm a child of God. And as I look around, I see others like me. On the outside, we are gay and straight, black and white, fat and thin, man and woman, saint and sinner. Inside, we're all the same.
That is completely incorrect. Skeletons are wildly different, or I wouldn't have a job.
I am sorry that I didn't get to know my father.
Just wildly incorrect.
What do you believe in, Bones?
I believe in always swimming with a buddy. Huh? You gather your wisdom, I gather mine.
Damn. Solid episode of Bones. Yeah, I'm not religious at all. You want to be religious? Be religious. I don't. It doesn't bother me. The way that I go about things is it's your life. Do whatever the hell you want to do with it. Believe whatever the hell you want to believe in. Say whatever the hell you want to say. As long as you're not hindering me or someone else's life or forcing something upon someone else, I don't care. That's freedom. So that's how I see it. I can disagree with you on every single thing. Doesn't matter. You have every right to participate, believe, whatever, as long as you're not hindering my life, changing my life, or forcing me to do something. So, yeah. Pretty simple. But yeah, solid episode. We're up to season 4, episode 8, I believe. I accidentally marked 408 on my notes for this episode, but then I went scribbled a 7 over it. So just to reiterate that next episode is 408. I don't know if I said 408 at the beginning. I don't think I did. Sometimes I accidentally missay the episode, but yeah. Anyways, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I'll see y'all next time.